Hello and welcome to episode 1 of Ask a Seattle Car Accident Lawyer. This is the Ask a Seattle Car Accident Lawyer podcast. So whether you're watching me on YouTube or iTunes, welcome. I'm really excited to do this. I've been podcasting for a long time. This is something new that I'm starting to help. You probably, if you've been in a car accident and you're listening to this, you probably are looking for answers, want some help. That's what this podcast is all about. Before I get to today's first question and tell you a little bit about what the podcast is about, let me tell you a little bit about me real quick. My name is Christopher Small. I'm the co-owner of Emerald City Law Group. We obviously do a lot of car accident cases. That's why I'm here talking to you. I've been practicing for 10 years. Our firm's been open for about 6 years or so. And we really take a lot of pride in the work that we do, and we love helping people really get the most money that they can when they've been injured. Money is really the only sort of thing that we have to make things equal out there. And so we want to make sure that we get you the most that we can. And that's what we work hard at. That's what we're good at. And, that's what we do. So this podcast is not a sales pitch for us, okay? I'm very rarely ever going to talk about us specifically or what we do. I'm not going to talk about that you should hire us or anything like that. I'm going to be honest with you. I hope that you see through this podcast who we are and what we do and the kind of people that we are, so that if you ever do need someone, you will consider us. But that's not what this is about. This is really about just giving you a bunch of free information, a bunch of great information, a bunch of helpful information that can make it easier for you to navigate your car accident case. And that's why we're here. So let's just cut the chit chat. Let's just get right into the first question. And these first few episodes, probably the first 10 at least, are going to be frequently asked questions over time. But if you want to ask a question, it's really easy. You can email me, chris@emeraldcitylawgroup.com. Just put Ask a Seattle Car Accident Lawyer in the subject line. Ask me your question, and I'll answer it here. But until we start getting some questions from you guys, the other way you can do it, I'm on Twitter @EmeraldEC Law Group. You can always follow us on Twitter. You can always ask a question there. And until we get those questions, I'm going to ask sort of the typical questions that everyone has. We've helped a ton of people with this kind of stuff, and we hear the same questions over and over again. And there's a great sort of venue to answer those questions, to let you know what's going on, and to, again, just help you out. All right, so let's get to it. First question is typically, why should you even hire a lawyer, right? You probably know that we take a third of what we get you for our fee, okay? And for some people that seems like a lot. For some people it seems like so much that they don't even want to hire a lawyer. And the fee that we charge is typical across the industry, okay? So let's say you get $10,000 for your car accident case. $3,300 or so of that will come to us as your fee, generally. All right. So a lot of people wonder, well, why should we even do that? Why should we hire a lawyer if we're going to have to give up that much money? That's a great question. There are several reasons why you might want to do this. Okay. I think the first reason is simply that we can get you more money most of the time. Okay, I'd say 95% of the time, maybe even higher percentage than that, we can get you more money. Okay, there's a whole bunch of different places that exist out there for you to get money in a car accident claim. Okay, it's not just related to the injuries from the accident, but you can get pain and suffering. You can get lost wages. You can get rental car fees. You can get, obviously, your medical bills reimbursed and all that kind of stuff. So there are a lot of different avenues for you to collect all of the money that you're entitled to. And that's what this is about. For us, we're trying to get you not as much as we can, although that's what it ends up being. We're trying to get you what you're entitled to, okay, what you are supposed to get under the law. And that's why we work so hard. But that's reason number one, okay? You're probably not going to know some of the avenues that exist for you to potentially get more money. All right, which leads me to reason number two. The insurance companies are not your friends here in this case. all right? Some people find it really hard to believe that the insurance company, the people that they've been paying premiums to for years and years and years, often do not have their best interests in mind, and they really don't. Okay, they're big corporations. They have shareholders to answer to, and they have reduced this car accident cases down to a science. Okay, they plug you into a formula, and whatever number spits out is the number that they're going to start at to negotiate with you. Oftentimes, that's like $500. Okay, I can't tell you how many people have come into our office and said, the insurance company offered me $500. I have, $5,000 in medical bills, and I don't think that's fair. And if you don't know how to talk to the insurance companies, if you don't know the areas that exist to get you more money, then you're missing out there a little bit. Okay. The third reason is, kind of goes along with these lines too, is what you really get when you hire a lawyer is someone that you can trust, that is going to have your best interests in mind and also represent you. Okay, so what that means is they're going to take a lot of the time and effort, complications. They're going to take all that off your plate. When someone hires us, for example, we start talking to the insurance companies. The insurance company stops talking to our clients immediately. That's one of the first things that we do, is let the insurance companies know that they've hired us and that all communication needs to go through us. All negotiations go through us. Okay, so we can be the bad guys if we need to. We can say and bring up those things that are necessary without having to get personal or anything like that. The other thing is too, when you want to know what's going on, you just call us and we'll tell you. We're easy to get a hold of. Insurance companies are not, typically. All right, so those are kind of three of the main reasons why you might want to hire a lawyer. It's a big deal. This is a big deal in your life. This is typically a pretty painful ordeal or incident, and you don't want to add insult to injury by not getting the money that you're worth. Okay, so not all people need a lawyer for their cases, and I think that's what we're going to talk about in episode 2, but those are some of the reasons why you might want to hire a lawyer. Okay, so if you're thinking about it, if you think you might need one, if you're running into some problems with the insurance companies, then you may want to consider calling someone and at least talking to them to see if your case is one that may need a lawyer's help. Okay, this is it for episode 1 of the Seattle Car Accident Lawyer Podcast. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be doing these every week. I don't know what day we're going to release them actually right now, but we're going to release one of these every week, and you can subscribe to us in iTunes. You can go to YouTube and subscribe to our channel, and really appreciate your time and your listening, and would love to hear your comments. Again, you can email me, chris@emeraldcitylawgroup.com, if you have questions or comments. I'd love to hear from them. You can leave us reviews on iTunes. You can check us out on Facebook. It's facebook.com/Emerald City Law Group. And that's it. Have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.